Haiti occupies the western third of the island of Hispaniola in the Caribbean Sea, with the Dominican Republic to the east. Today, having endured 3 centuries of brutal, ruthless, and corrupt governments, as well as international exploitation, Haiti is the least developed, poorest country in the Western Hemisphere. Beginning in the 16th century, the French harvested every mahogany tree in Haiti and then clear-cut thousands of acres for sugar plantations and mills. Now, only 2% of the primary forests remain after 6 centuries of logging for fuel, agriculture, and export of charcoal. Consequently, the once fertile farmland is now poor in nutrients and highly susceptible to erosion and mudslides. Most people in rural areas are subsistence farmers struggling to grow mangoes, coffee, and bananas. In 2004, Haiti suffered several tropical storms and hurricanes with massive flooding. As many as 10,000 people drowned or were washed out to sea. Then the tropical storms and hurricanes of 2008 destroyed 70% of Haiti's agriculture and much of its infrastructure. Hundreds more people died, and hundreds of thousands were without water, power, food, and sewage facilities for months. Women resorted to baking mud cookies, mud mixed with salt and lard or shortening, just to give the feeling of fullness. According to United Nations data, 80% of the population of almost 9 million live in poverty and earn less than $2 a day, and the majority of those less than $1 a day. 2/3 of the workforce are unemployed. 42% of Haitian children under the age of 5 suffer stunted growth from malnutrition. 32% of children have intestinal parasites. 15% are orphaned. Tuberculosis, malaria, dengue fever, and typhoid are widespread. The average life expectancy is 53. 47% of the population is illiterate. Even the free public schools require shoes, uniforms, and school supplies, which the average family trying to feed several children simply cannot afford. Heavily subsidized rice and sugar exported from the United States has undercut the prices of locally grown crops, forcing many of the rural poor to migrate to the overcrowded cities such as Port-au-Prince. But finding either no work or only menial jobs, they end up in slums, such as the infamous Cité Soleil in Port-au-Prince, some say the most dangerous place on earth, where houses are ramshackle cinder-block structures with sheet metal roofs, where electricity, sewage facilities, and waste removal are rare to non-existent, where clean drinking water must be trucked in, where mud cookies are routinely sold, and where humans compete with dogs, hogs, and rodents for scraps of food. The government of Haiti is unable to cope with the increasing demands for housing, utilities, medical care, education, food, and employment. And so over the years, churches of all denominations have helped to fill the gap. Michael Wilson is International Project Manager for Cross International Alliance, an interdenominational Christian aid organization that locates needy, church-based ministries serving the poorest of the poor around the world and distributes material aid through existing programs. Here's what Mike had to say about the role of churches in Haiti.
But nothing in Haiti is free. I mean, the primary reason that kids don't go to school in Haiti is it's multi-level. First and foremost, it's simple funds. Because to come to school, you see every kid here is wearing a uniform. So even if a school is free, such as a public school, you still have to have a uniform. You still have to have shoes. You still have to have a book bag. You still have to have all these things that truly don't make the school free. So a lot of these places will come in, and it's one of the things that we do. We partner with the church because that's where people turn. You know, they're going to turn to the church. The church is always here. Governments change, people come and go, but the church is one of the things that's always here. So they really opened up schools around the country based upon the church because of that very reason. You can turn to your church and you can get school, you can get food. You'll see a lot of these places will have clinics, they'll have all these other things that they can't get anywhere else.